I'm a beast. Yeah, I'm in my own zone. It's beast mode time, so go hard or go home. I'm a beast. Yeah, I got it on my mind. See, I came here to shine, so let's get it on the grind. I'm a beast. Yeah, I'm in my own zone. It's beast mode time, so go hard or go home. I'm a beast. Yeah, I got it on my mind. See, I came here to shine, so let's get it on the grind. Step up in the building, swagger on point, right? Put your seatbelt on, cause it's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long fight, but then again, maybe not, cause I step in my zone when I pull this to the I'm about to get it in. Yeah, I got it on my mind. Let's end this thing in regulation. I ain't thinking overtime, cause I didn't work overtime, and I ain't trying to overgrind. I transform the beast mode just like Optimus Prime. I can't hit the ball hard. I love this game, it's all I got. That's why I'm going all out and give it everything I got. Yeah, I give it all I got. As if it was my only shot. I play the game to win to the end until I pass out with you.
Sports give kids so much more than wins and losses. They build confidence, teamwork, leadership, resilience, lessons that prepare them for success in school, in careers, and in life. None of that matters if kids aren't safe. A concussion, an injury, or unsafe conditions can end a child's sports journey too soon. Safe Sports Network is there, on the sidelines, in schools, and in our community, preventing injuries, responding to emergencies, and guiding kids safely back to the games they love. With every donation, you're not just funding a program, you're protecting kids' futures. You're investing in safer fields, gyms, and rinks. Please join us. Support Safe Sports Network, because every child deserves to play safe.
Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
Hi, this is Deb Cody with the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I have a passion for helping people, and I love to help people with their real estate goals, whether it's buying, selling, or investing. I'm licensed in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine, and work with an incredible team, the Dow Group, which has been the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire for the past several years. Collectively, the team has sold over $1 billion worth of real estate in the past 20 years. If you're curious to know what the local market is like in your area, feel free to reach out via my website, deb.thedowgroup.com, and let's get connected.
Green.
That's Tebow. He's running all the way back to the left of the 5-yard line. Stretches it out. That's Anthony D. He gets out to the 25. He breaks another tackle to the 30, the 35, the 40, 50, the 45, the 40, 30, 25. There's nobody near him.
No flags.
What a play!
Anthony D goes the distance. D stands for distance. Come the Clippers. On the low block, kick out, downtown, Yahtzee. By Landry, double zero, 0-on-0. Caruso from downtown, knocks down a triple.
Base hit left field. Austin Suchecki gets it done.
In front of the goal mouth, they jump for it. The header finds the back of the net. Hadley Camo with a spectacular play.
Hi, this is Terry Queenan from Earth Tech Systems Geothermal. We're in Nashua, New Hampshire today. We just finished putting geothermal in this historical home built in 1937. Let's go in and check it out. We're now inside the house. These are the two well lines coming in. There's one 500-foot borehole. This is the piping. This is the flow center that moves the water to the geothermal unit, which is over here. This is a very simple, high-efficiency system made by Water Furnace. This is the return duct, and we have the unit in place here. This is the Water Furnace 7 series that's in this home. This is the return air filter. Those are the pipes coming from the non-pressurized flow center. The blower is on the top, the compressor's on the bottom. Very quiet machine. This is a storage tank that makes very warm water. The water goes from this point into an on-demand tankless when there's a call for showers, cooking, etc. So not only is the customer going to save an immense amount of money, they're going from about a $1,300 a year oil bill to be on target right now for about a $300 geothermal bill, and the well is directly under me. If you'd like to learn more, check us out on our website, earthtechsystems.com.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Stello Stadium here in the Gate City of Nashua, New Hampshire. It's a chilly night here in Nashua, and it's going to be a great game here as the senior 8th graders were recognized before game time. It is a big group. They are the defending champions here in the Northeast Junior High Football League, and they are set to play the Exeter Seahawks. Jason Roby calling all the action for you. Ron Welliver is here on color commentary this evening. And as always, the man on the moving pictures is Steve, the highlight guy, Cody. I want to thank you all for joining us as the captains head out for the coin toss. And I'm joined here by Coach Ron Welliver, who was my freshman coach for many years for Nashua High School North. And Ron, you've had a chance to watch these teams warm up today. You had a chance to watch the younger levels play moving up through the day. What strikes you most about this Nashua group as you look out onto the field?
Well, I look onto the field watching the warm-ups, and well, obviously they've won the whole division last year, and they were all back this year. And I'm very impressed in warm-ups with the quarterback, Xavier McDonald. He's got an arm. He's got some speed. He's got running backs. He's got receivers like Dante Cisse. He's got running backs. He's got Kevin Roig, Colton Carrier, and there's just it doesn't seem to be any weaknesses here. You got the lineman is not only huge, athletic lineman, and number 77, Silas Ray Coleman is one of them. He's one of the captains out there now, out there with number 35, Xavier McDonald, the quarterback, and a few others. And Exeter better have their A game today, Jason, because they got to deal with all these kids I mentioned and more. as you know.
Well, it starts with Maldonado. He is the shot caller in the backfield there. Also the free safety coming downhill with bad intentions when anything does make it into that second level. I've watched this secondary play several times. They had 3 pick sixes against a Wyndham team that came in here undefeated at the time. Colton Richard, a linebacker, fullback, also a captain out there, is all that in a bag of chips. Very impressive, runs downhill hard and fast. This is a team that has not lost in quite a long time since, as a matter of fact, I believe it was the last year regular season game where Derry kind of woke them up a little bit, and they just cruised through the playoffs after that loss, and they have not looked back since that time. It's an Exeter team that comes in. They have some players on their own in their own right, and you had a chance to take a peek at them as well as they prepare to kick the ball off going left to right on your dial. We'll talk a little bit about this Exeter team in the coming moments, but Exeter in their gray uniform, blue pants, blue helmets. The ball is teed up at the 40-yard line. Nashua will return the kickoff in their black uniforms with Columbia numbers. And we are just about underway here. A nice ceremony at the beginning of the game, and now it is all business. Ball gets dropped there, picked up on and through the seam, and has one man to beat. He's on the run. That's number 1. He could go the distance, and he is going to do that. What a way to start the game off here, Ron.
What did we just say? Kevin Roy, he was one of the kids we just mentioned. Oh, that was Colton Carrier. I'm sorry.
Carrier,
I thought
yeah.
it was Roy. I apologize to everybody out there.
There is a flag on the field. We'll check the marker and where it is located. Not sure who it was on.
It's on Nashua.
It's a block in the back, so that's going to bring it back. That's the one weakness that I've seen with this Nashua team is penalties that come at inopportune times, and you know, for lack of a better word, you hate to use the word, you know, just something that you have to fix before you get to that second season. And I know that's something Coach Travis has been talking about, fixing with this team, because it will cost them. But as it is, they'll get the ball 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. They have great field position to start this one off. We talked about Xavier Maldonado. He is the man pulling the trigger in the backfield. He's the quarterback. He can throw the ball. He can run the ball. He can do some great things with his legs as well. They'll start under center. They'll come out with a wing to the right, 2 backs in the backfield, split end. Little dive play straight up the middle goes number 44 as he plows through. That was Colton Richard. And this is something that we have not seen from this Nashua team, where they go tight end, wing, 2 backs in the backfield. They've been all spread up to this point, at least when we've seen them. Now they're coming out and kind of running a similar offense to what we'll see from this Exeter team. Now they'll come out again, a tight end, wing to the right side, 2 backs in the backfield, quarterback under center. And now they'll fake the dive and hand off to the second man through, and he gets to the second level. Says, "Get off me." This is, I believe, Sasay, as he tries to outrun the corner to the backside of the end zone. And he does that. No, it is number 6. That is Josh Enoch. We saw him in the senior presentation out there. And Enoch started on the right side, bounced it back to the left. And so just like that, the kickoff return was called back. But Enoch says, I'll do it from here. Thank you very much. Didn't get touched to the second level. 6-0 Cougars.
He ran right over big right tackle Silas Ray Coleman. And like we talked about earlier, he cut back against the grain. Boom, he's gone.
And just to show you how versatile this team is, they've been a spread team all year. That extra point will be kicked off the ground and no good. So they did use a block. It looked like it may have slid off a short block. So it is 6-0 with 9:08 to go here. As advertised, they came out and it just seems like they can do whatever they want whenever they want. We have not seen them under center. At least I haven't all year. Maybe they started to use that a little bit last week, but it looks like they've been running it all season.
They're probably messing with Exeter. They get film. Even at this level, they get film. They know they run the spread. They're in defense for the spread. Now they come out in a wing tee. And it's
we're going to beat you with what you run.
But that's exactly what I think.
And that is a statement. So first possession, 1 touchdown, Maldonado to kick the ball off from the 40-yard line, right to left on your screen. Maldonado, a little pooch kick caught there by number 81. Nice job, Johnny, on the spot there for Exeter.
And number 81 for Exeter is
I think we have an 81, don't we, on the roster potentially?
We probably do somewhere, but it's all out of order.
Yeah, as
Well, 81 made the play.
there you go. That's the second time today we've had an 81 and not known who it is.
That's
right?
We had Mr. X a couple of games
There
ago.
you go. So Mr. X with a great job. It'll be 1st and 10 Exeter from the 50-yard line. They'll come out in their straight T offense, double tight end. You'll see the Cougars crowd the box. We'll see if they can disrupt the offensive flow with this offensive line. And there is your answer. Ball on the carpet. The Cougars recover. That was a violent exchange in the backfield. Is number 1. That was Carrier on the recovery, and I think it was
Savian Cruz made the big hit, number 10.
Big hit.
But Exeter came out. Joey Goddard at quarterback, Brody Marek, Austin Fujitani, and William Larkin in the backfield. But that didn't last long. Now Nashua's got the ball, I believe.
It is 1st and 10 for the Cougars' 48-yard line. And I think you saw the penetration and the emphatic tackle, as it were. And now we're going to get a completely different look again. The tight end is to the left side. They'll get a wing to the left side. Maldonado again back under center. Toss sweep into the backfield. Enoch to the right side trying to outrace the defense. He'll cut back against the grain. He'll bounce it to the outside following his block. Good blocking down the field as he continues to try and run. He'll finally be rappelled down there by number 87 who led the charge.
That was Thomas Bishop and number 14, Joey Goddard on the tackle.
So good job by Exeter to rally around the play and minimize the gain as best they could. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars. They'll set up shop at the Exeter 38-yard line.
I'm sure what Exeter coaches talk to their players is never give up. Don't stand there and watch the play. Contain on your side, then angle out as they run down the field in case if you make the tackle way down the field.
Tight end wing to the right, split end to the left. Little counter cutback and a good block
Huge
at the
hole.
point of attack. And back the other way comes number 2, Sase. And he'll get thrown down. Nice block at the point of attack.
Number 66, Esteban Ovali, I believe you say the name. What a block he had coming back when the running back cut back, and he opened the hole up a little more than it was.
So nice job of play call there, getting the flow going to the play side action, coming back with that counter play. Another 1st down for the Cougars. They'll set up shop at the 28-yard line of the Seahawks.
So much for the Exeter look.
1st and 10. Maldonado rolls out to his right, looking for a crossing route. He'll throw it, running into the end zone, overthrown. It was intended there in the right corner.
Intended for number 8, Bowden Pearson.
Bowden Pearson, John Michael Pearson, his dad on the coaching staff here. He's joined me up in the booth on occasion. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Thought maybe Maldonado could have tucked it and ran with it, but he decided to show off the cannon and fire it into the end zone. Pearson was open.
He just threw it on his arm. He got on a run.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10.
Cougars will methodically walk up to the line of scrimmage. We're going to get that tight end wing look once again on the left side. Split end is to the right. Maldonado is under center. And they'll run the same look again. Maldonado going to keep it and run.
I think I heard you, Jason.
He picks his feet up, runs through the first tackle, runs over the second tackler, keeps driving. No helmet down to the goal line. And they're going to call him down at the 1. So Maldonado will run through a couple of would-be tacklers, and they'll set up shop 1st and 10. He'll have to come out of the game because his helmet came off.
Oliver Burke was there in a tackle, and Maldonado carried him about 3-4 yards. Looks like number 2 is coming in. Is it Dante Sisse?
Yes, Dante Sisse. He'll be the backup quarterback, get his first action, and we'll see if they go to the spread look or if they stay in the tight end wing formation. They will go to the full, okay, here we go. Thought it was going to be a full house. Tight end wing to the right. Sisse under center, takes the snap. Quick dive, handoff trap, and that is going to be just shy of the goal line. A flag comes flying in late. That thing's about as big as a parachute. Thought it was going to take off in the wind. So interesting place to throw the flag. It might be holding down on the goal line.
Yes,
it is that. So 10-yard penalty. They'll replay 1st down. They'll back them up 10 yards. They cannot get a first. It'll be 1st down and goal, probably from around the 11-yard line, will be my guess.
Maldonado back in at quarterback after fixing his helmet.
So they're going to mark it all the way back to the 15-yard line. So first and goal from the 15, which means that hold occurred at the 5, which is interesting. Okay. All right, here we go. Wing is to the right. Maldonado under center, waggles off to his left, sets up, fires, end zone, and another flag. Pass interference potentially intended for Pearson over there in the corner.
Interference, Jody Goddard was the coverage, and it's most likely on him if it is pass interference. But Maldonado threw a bullet to the outside there, looking for his receiver in the flat, and that is number 2, is it?
I think it was intended for Pearson, number 8.
Number 8, okay.
So we'll get the call.
5-yard penalty.
The official is wearing a microphone on his belt clip there so we can hear it up here. Half the distance to the goal. We'll replay first down. It'll be first down and goal from the, we'll call it the 8-yard line, maybe closer to the 7. Again, tight end wing to the right side, 2 backs in the backfield. Split end is to the left. Maldonado took 1 step back. They're going to try to pull him down from behind. He just says, thank you very much. I'm going to saunter into the end zone. And just like that, with 6:34 to go in the first quarter, your score is 12-0. We'll see if they try to kick the extra point or if they go for 2 here. That'll give us a chance to.
It's like a delayed quarterback sneak.
Yeah,
where he took
quarterback
a step
draw.
back, waited for his block, bam.
Yep.
Quarterback draw, if you will, but more of a.
Looks like they're going to work on this kicking game, and not a bad move if you are Coach Travis, simply because when you get into the playoffs, it might come, you might need a field goal. A good snap, ball is down, kick is up, and it is good. 6:34 to go here in the first quarter. It is now a 13-0 Cougar advantage. Your thoughts, Ducky, on the first couple possessions here for Nashua?
Well, Exeter's in big trouble. If they stop Maldonado, then they got to worry about Cisse. Then they got to worry about Colton Richard. Carrier. It's just the weapons on this team is very impressive.
Yeah,
I've heard about them. This is the first time I've seen them.
Yeah, seeing them live is a little bit different. You've heard the hype. The hype is real, I assure you. And speaking of hype, stay up to date with all the Highlight Guys' upcoming live streams. Subscribe to THG Sports Network and our YouTube channel today and never miss out on the games you want to see. Just go to YouTube, search the Highlight Guy, and hit subscribe. We thank you in advance. All right, Maldonado has the ball teed up on the 40-yard line, ready to put right foot the ball. 6:34 to go here in the opening quarter. Maldonado hits a rainmaker that's going to drop at about the 33-yard line.
Austin Fujitani, he was probably told to just sit on it because he caught it and then just fell right down on the ground.
Exeter will set up shop 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. And
looked like the new pro kickoff. They just kind of pop it up and they
want them to return the ball because they think they can make something happen from a position standpoint. It's definitely more exciting in the game in the NFL level. All right, 1st and 10.
I agree.
And they'll go to an I formation, so they'll jump into the I. Tight end flanker to the right side, split end up top. And just like that, big number 77 in there.
Silas Ray Coleman, one of the big linemen, offense and defense. I'm not sure anybody tried to block him. He just shot right through the gap and blew that play up.
Yeah, loss of 6 on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 16. And
Joey Goddard getting the play from head coach on the sideline. They'll run him back in. The clock is ticking with 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
This team may have arrived a year early. Last year they beat Londonderry in the title game at Gill Stadium, a game that we had a chance to call here on the Highlight Guy. And now they're a year older, a year faster, a year stronger. Double tight end wing is to the right. 2 backs in the backfield. 5-man front and maybe jumping off sides. A touch early is Exeter, so that's going to back them up 5 more, and it is a false start.
Right guard, number 68, Zach DeBrio.
Trying to get a head start up the field. That was definitely a run play because he fired off the ball.
Fired off straight ahead.
We'll see if they change the play or if they want to just keep the clock running.
I'd imagine the way things are going, they want to see the clock running. 5:39 to go in the first quarter. Exeter breaks the huddle with center Holden Cargill.
Double tight end, wing to the right, two backs in the backfield. And here we go, a little power off the right side, a little positive yardage there, falling forward. And a good gain on the play. Looked like number 15 on the ball was the ball carrier there, Duck.
They run him right over number 73, the left tackle, Andrew Jeffco. And now it's third down and about almost 20, about 19 to go as the clock is winding down.
Well, uphill sledding all the way against this Cougar defense as they bring the heat. Double tight end wing to the right. Here comes your counter play, and just blown up in the backfield was number 1 on the counter.
Brody Marek on the counter carry. Fourth down and about 18, they'll be punting.
Good penetration there by Adam Collier. We've called his name a bunch this year as well defensively, and Collier got good penetration into the backfield.
Must be tough for these Exeter linemen. You miss the block on Collier, and then you have to double team number 77, Silas Ray Coleman. I mean, where do you go? You try to go one-on-one with them. And right now, they can't handle them.
Well, we know the offense itself is a game of double teams, but we've seen a lot of man-on blocking here, so one-on-one, it's tough. You're going to have to try to eliminate a side, and not easy to do. Punt formation for the Seahawks. Punt is away. It's a short kick, and it'll take a roll. Maldonado thinks about picking it up. He won't. And it's down there. That might be maybe a 9 or 10 yard punt. So
he barely got it off. Number 44 was right on top of him. Colton Richard almost had a block there. Did a good job not hitting the kicker after he kicked it.
Yeah, that's important. Those are the things we talk about, right? The things that you got to be careful in the second season that will haunt you. Trips to the left, a split end to the right. Maldonado from the shotgun sets up, rolls to his right, has all kinds of time, takes his time, fires off the back foot, has a man deep in the end zone.
Oh.
It's a say, and it's a touchdown.
I mean, you start with the offensive line there, number 1. Colton could have had a sandwich. I could have brought the sandwich out to him. He had a sandwich in the backfield. When that happens, no matter how good the coverage is, sooner or later it's going to break down.
Well, that's the other thing too. Is next year you'll see a little bit better talent. You'll see a little bit better of a pass rush, but just a great job up front by the linemen playing against a good Exeter team. You know they teach the fundamentals well. Good snap. Ball is down, kick is up, and it is good. 3:33 to go here in the first quarter. Your score, the Nashua Cougars 20 and the Exeter Seahawks 0. You are watching live here on the Highlight Guy. Jason Roby calling all the action for you. Ron Ducky Welliver is the man on the color commentary, and he has been for most of the day. Welcome here up in the booth. And as always, the man on the moving pictures is Steve, the Highlight Guy Cody. We'd like to thank our newest sponsor and welcome them to our team, Luke's Bar and Grill, founded in 2019. They've quickly grown thanks to loyal guests and an incredible staff. Be sure to check them out at 142 Lowell Road in Hudson, New Hampshire, or online at lukesbarandgrill.com. That's L-U-K-S barandgrill.com.
Do they deliver, Jason? Because we should have had them deliver their delicious food out here.
Yeah, for sure. I'm looking forward to trying it out.
Squib kick off to the right, and I believe it's number 26 there, Fujitani.
Yeah, the same kind of field position, maybe a couple of yards less. They'll set up shop 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. 3:33 to go here in the first quarter. As we mentioned, a 20-0 advantage for the Cougars. And they've come out in a different offensive look to start the game. They ran a little bit of wing tee action themselves, which was nice to see. And they run it pretty well. The 4-man front employed by the defense. Exeter comes out in a double tight end. Wing is to the left. Team comprised of 7th and 8th graders. Nice spin move there and
Brody
forward.
Merrick on the carry.
Yeah, Merrick followed his lead block and a positive gain on first down. We have a man down. Hate to see that.
Number 77, that's Silas Ray Coleman.
And
hope he's okay.
Yeah, it looks like Could be a knee as he's writhing there in pain. Hate to see that at any level, but certainly big Silas Ray Coleman and their medical staff out there checking on him as the teams will come out. We'll have to watch that one back on the highlight guy and see exactly what happened. Not sure if he got cut or if he got caught up with a couple of players there. So it will be 3:27 to go here as the medical staff out there to check on Silas Ray Coleman. Head coach also out there as well. That'll give us a chance to talk about EarthTech Systems, a premier provider of heat pump technology with a strong specialization in geothermal HVAC systems. They champion energy efficiency and sustainability, and their innovative solutions not only prioritize environmental benefits, but they also help customers save significantly on energy costs. Whether you're considering a new heat pump system or need repairs, their skilled team is ready to handle even the most complex of projects. Learn more about their cutting-edge designs and unmatched expertise at earthtechsystems.com. All right, he is sitting up, which is good to see. Silas Ray Coleman. And the big fella is up, and we'll see if he can put any weight on that right leg, and
it looks like the right knee.
They'll have to help him out off the field. He's kind of wincing with pain, shaking his head, not real happy. I want to give out the shout out to Beth Cummings, who put on a fantastic pregame ceremony recognizing Silas and the other seniors, 8th grade seniors they call them here at the senior division. Wishing them well. It was a great speech that she gave before they handed out the 8th grade gifts, and a nice job by Beth Cummings.
2nd and 7. Goddard goes back, hands off to number 1. Brody Marek gets nowhere. Taken down there by number 6, Joshua Enoch, and Xavier Maldonado. And they check on number 77 on the sideline.
That's a big loss for the Cougars as a two-way player, Silas Ray Coleman, and he's a dominant man inside the trenches there, and they'll get that all sorted out. And football is you got to try to stay as healthy as you can. It's late in the season, and it doesn't always work out that way. 2 tight ends, wing off to the right. And a little waggle action. Here comes the pass, pressure, and
looking for the tight end, number 87. Thomas Bishop, and Oliver Burke also, number 88, was over there. One of them did a deeper down and out, and another one did a shallow down and out, but Goddard couldn't see to throw the ball.
Yeah,
so.
He was under heavy pressure, and in this offense, you're going to get a game of what we call levels, or flood pass routes, a shallow, a deep, and an intermediate, and the Cougars will prepare to receive the punt here as Exeter is back.
Bishop is that back at punt.
Nice kick. And they don't put anybody deep to return it, so they're going to set up shop 1st and 10 at about their own 26-yard line. Good hustle down the field. Again, we hope Silas Ray Coleman is okay. As he found himself on the bench
still
there.
Looking at the knee there.
Yeah.
I made a mistake. That was I believe it was 88, Oliver Burke with punting.
They might be checking the ankle as well down there, so we'll see what happens with Silas Ray Coleman as the game progresses here. All right, 1st and 10 for the Cougars. They'll set up shop at now they call it at the 25-yard line. So they'll come out in their spread, 2-by-2, Maldonado in the backfield. Colton Richard to his right. Maldonado, here comes a jailbreak screen. The pass is complete to Bowden Pearson. He breaks through and continues to run. Going to get gathered in there at about the 41-yard line. So the screen game is up and running here for the Cougars. 1st and 10, the sticks will move.
Brought down by number 87, Tommy Bishop, and 2 other tacklers were there also. A gain of about, thank you. Again, about a 20-yard gain. Be 1st and 10 for Nashua from their own 41-yard line.
Yeah, as we mentioned, that screen game, just an extension of your run game, like running a toss sweep to the outside.
It's a safe pass.
Yep, absolutely.
With the cornerback way off the ball, it's a safe pass, and then you got the blockers coming from the line and kick out. And let's do it again.
There you go.
Swing pass this time.
That would be called 43 or 53 rather, and
Colton Carrier on the play.
Yeah, nice
swing
job.
Pass.
They ran the trips into the boundary, and they ran the first and second receiver in to block, and they swung the third receiver, who was Carrier, out, and we used to call that 53 bubble, and that's exactly
Bubble
what
screen,
it was there.
Bubble pass, bubble screen. Regardless, it was a nice 22-yard gain. They're averaging about 20 yards a play every time they touch the ball. Maldonado in the backfield, a double slot formation. Call it an ace. Colton Rich is on the reception, a quick out on the right side. Gets about 5-6 yards. Maldonado has all kinds of time to pass.
Yeah, the short passing game in effect. We've seen the deep pass as well. So you can't just focus on any one thing with this Cougar team. Got to be prepared for all of it in any formation at any time. That'll give teams something to scout now that they came out in a wing tee to start the game. Maldonado scrambles, moves to his
shallow
left.
pattern. There's
That's a say.
That's to say number 2. Yeah, and he did a shallow from the right side out of ace formation, the double slot. And he looked downfield to see if the deep guys were open. Realized they weren't. He knew he'd have the shallow pattern wide open.
Well, that's a good heads-up play by Maldonado.
Oh, yeah.
He stays within the structure of the offense. He goes through his progressions, through his reads, and he's been running this offense now for 3 years. So when he gets to the high school, he's going to know the verbiage. He's going to know the reads. He's going to know the keys. Oh, a little RPO, little run-pass option there, complete. And this is Enoch. He keeps his feet going.
Enoch doesn't want to go down, and didn't fit a touchdown.
And look at the blocking downfield is just it continues, and just like that, it is 26-0 with 37 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Well, it's pretty obvious for the Exeter defense that they have to gang tackle and pursue the ball at all costs because these guys don't want to go down. I mean, that was Joshua Enoch, and extra point is partially blocked, but good.
So 37 seconds to go in the first quarter. It is 27-0 in favor of the Cougars. And an impressive showing here by this Nashua team against what I might add is a very good and disciplined Exeter team. Look, we've seen good football being played by all of the opponents this year. We're talking about Derry, we're talking about Wyndham, we're talking about these teams, and this is just a juggernaut. And Maldonado set to put the foot into the ball at the 40-yard line. Good job up front covering that football.
It wasn't a onside kick. It was like a squib
kick. 81 again, Mr. X, I believe, right?
I believe mysterious Mr. X, yes. We don't have 81 on there.
That'll give us a chance to talk about the Nashua Cougars and who they are. They're a nonprofit organization created 3 years ago to give every kid an opportunity to reach their greatest potential in youth football. We're seeing it out there today. Before they head to the high school, they work with the Nashua High School North coaches to ensure their athletes are ready to compete at the high school level by the time they arrive, giving them the greatest opportunity to continue to excel beyond the high school. To learn more, go to their website at NashuaCougars.net. And they're always looking for more volunteers, more helpers. They have a great organization here. Go to NashuaCougars.net.
Big hit by number 60, Isaiah Ortiz. I think he made it come in for the injured Coleman.
Silas Ray Coleman, yeah. So it's just next man up at that point. So a good job there by Ortiz as he brings the sticks backwards again, 2nd down and 12. But we talked, Ducky, about this Nashua Cougars team and how the coaching staff at the 8th grade level, they swing between the varsity at the high school and this 8th grade team, so they're running the same systems or virtually the same systems. And
took a few years for that to happen.
Yeah, for sure. And a lot of the terminology is the same. They have some different wrinkles in there. You notice they ran some wing T stuff and they ran under center and so forth. But a nice job by the coaching staff to put that in. Double tight end, wing to the left. He'll go in motion, little window dressing. They'll run the fullback trap. He's got a seam.
William Larkin, number 15, on the carry.
So a nice carry on first down. Is going to set up a third down. We'll call it 9.
I mean, it's only been one quarter. At the end of the first quarter, 27-0. But what I'm seeing from these Nashua kids, not only is highly talented, there's no taunting. They help the other players up. They smack them, and I like that. Good sportsmanship, even when you're winning.
Well, I will tell you that was an area, you know, that Coach Travis talked about having to work on because, you know, there have been some penalties where you made some spectacular plays, and there's a little celebration in the end zone. And I'm not going to say it's taunting, but that's what it gets perceived as, and you get those penalties and so forth, and you can't do those things. You want kids to have fun. You want them to enjoy the game, but you got to keep it all within the confines of the structure.
Watch the pros, but don't copy the pros.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, they can only do what they see the pros do, and the coaching staff, along with the parents too, right? I mean, those are life lessons that you learn, and you keep it all within the structure of the game. And you're right, Ducky. They've definitely made some strides there, and kudos to the coaches for making that a point of emphasis. So we'll come to the end of the first quarter. It's 27-0 Nashua, and they'll flip the sides of the field here. And I see a few substitutes coming in here and there for the Cougars as they try to get several players in as the second quarter just about to get underway here. I want to thank you all for joining us here on the Highlight Guy. It's been a long day. Our first game started at 8 a.m. and the second one started a little bit past 6 o'clock. But it's been enjoyable. Hopefully we'll get a chance to see this Cougar team in the playoffs once they start as well. 5-man front. Here they come. Quarterback has to scramble off to his left side. He'll get ripped down by number 10 there for the Cougars.
Savian Cruz. And you saw that the quarterback had to scramble off to the left side. Is that a flag down or is that a leaf?
It looks like the officials are talking. I'm not quite sure what the call is. Yeah, that is a flag.
Thanks to the Highlight Guy for this little zoom in there.
Illegal formation called against Exeter. Maybe not enough men on the line of scrimmage. So that penalty will be declined. They'll take the result of the play. It'll be 4th down and a boatload here for the Seahawks. He'll wind the clock. And again, once you get to 35, it becomes a running clock situation, and I believe that's from whatever point in the game, not just the first half. Sometimes it doesn't start till the second half in high school. Not sure what the rule is at the
I have a feeling we're going to find out very shortly.
League. Northeast Junior High, rather. All right. Punt formation. Cougars come after this one, just moderately so. They don't send anybody back to return the punt, and that'll roll dead at about the 38-yard line. Cougars will set up shop 1st and 10. We have seen Maldonado back there returning punts during the regular season, and they obviously, you know, they want to work on the special teams. They want to work on some of those things, and you can see there the Highlight Guy kind of zeroing in on Silas Ray Coleman. Hope he's doing okay. Some of his teammates come over to check on him. Ball will be placed on the near hash. Cougars will set up shop at the 38-yard line, 2-by-2 set here. Maldonado keeps the ball. He'll roll back to the other side and trying to make something happen. Breaks one tackle, looking for help. And he'll just kind of jog out of bounds at the 50-yard line.
Maldonado just didn't want to go down. He should have been tackled twice for a 5 or 6 yard loss. And
it was a zone read play, and he pulled it when the back, I think it was Richard back there, was kind of wrapped up, kept it, and just kind of jogged off to the left side. Got to get this man on the line of scrimmage here, and he is now on 2-by-2. This time Richard will take the ball. He'll run off to the right side. He's still going. I believe, no, it's number 10 on the run, and he's going to go the distance
Savian Cruz.
Cruz, and no penalty flags. It looks like the Cougars were able to get before the snap of the ball. Had to be still for a second.
He didn't want to go down either.
Yeah, Cruz goes the distance and getting a chance to carry the male healer a little bit more than normal. And just like that, it is 33-0 with 8:56 to go in the second quarter. We'll see if they continue to work on the kicking game or if they go for
Now
two.
they're in a huddle. They may go for two here. We'll find out shortly.
And Coach Welliver is correct in that assessment. It'll be Maldonado from the pistol formation. Twins to the left, split end to the right, sniffer back off to the left. They'll hand it back off to number 5, and he will just saunter into the end zone.
Adam Collier on the carry.
Yeah.
Wide open hole, walked into the end zone.
His dad played for me a number of years ago in Nashua. So it is a 35-0 advantage. We'll see if they employ the tips, and tip stands for the clock will only stop for a touchdown, an injury, a penalty, or a score. For those of you keeping track at home, that's the tips rule. We'll see if they use it here once the ball is kicked off.
Colton Carrier will be kicking off the 40-yard line. 35-0, the Nashua Cougars dominating Exeter in this game. Carrier to kick it off. Waiting for the referee's signal, and 8:56 left to go in the first half.
So there it is. Tips is now in play. Timeouts or injuries. I guess penalty and score does not matter. That's just at the high school level, so it's the TI rule. And we have reached that threshold. Ball is kicked up. It is a live ball and covered there nicely by Exeter. Live ball after 10 yards, so you got to be aggressive there on that return. That was number 15, Johnny on the spot.
William Larkin.
Yeah, Larkin had to come up and make something happen. Otherwise, that ball would not have been able to be advanced by Nashua, but they would have gotten possession. People think that you can return those. You cannot return those unless it is a fumble.
In other words, that's to hit the opposing team's player. Then you can pick it up and run.
No, absolutely not. Have to have possession.
Possession fumble.
Has to be a fumble. If it touches you, a punt, same thing. You can't return a muff.
Very good, Jason.
Thank you. I'm studying my rule book.
rules.
Studying my rule book. Off the right tackle it goes, and thrown forward is number 20 off the right side. Nice gain there on first down. We'll pick up a couple of tough yards.
Number 20. I'm looking for him on my sheet here. I don't see him.
Okay. Well, is he on the other side maybe?
It could be deep into the JV players. Number 20 was Bryce Comeau from
There
the
it
first
is.
game.
Comeau.
Solid running back in game 1 here with the JV. Seen some action with the varsity.
Again, I think the Cougars are going to start getting some folks in the game here, getting them some playing time from that first game. Good back and forth JV game, locked up at 14. It was nice to see. The wing goes in motion. They'll run a little toss sweep into the backfield, and that one is doomed from the get-go.
Looks like Larkin on the carry.
It was number 10 again. Mr. Offense and defense here for the Cougars. Savian Cruz. And he's bought a second home in the backfield of the Seahawks. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching us here on the Highlight Guy. It's been an eventful day. I want to talk to you about Bouvier Prepare. They provide comprehensive college recruiting consulting services for student athletes and their families. If you're looking for guidance in the process for playing at the college level, call Bouvier Prepare at 603-465-1102 or email bouvierprepare@gmail.com.
We got encroachment on the defense, I think.
We're going to see each side pointing to one another. It all depends.
is pointing at Sissay pointing at the tackle. And it is on the Nashua Cougars.
So it'll be a 5-yard penalty moving forward. It'll be a little gain there for the Seahawks. That'll set up a 4th down and 8. We'll see if they punt it or go for it here. My guess is that they'll go for it. Although they've had some success with the punt, changing field position, well, why not get another play in? Wing is to the left, 2 backs in the backfield. Little ISO play kind of swallowed up there. Leading the charge was number 44, Carrier.
Bill Larkin with a nice little run-off tackle, gets a couple of yards.
Or Colton Richard, rather, excuse me. 2 Coltons on the, I believe, on the roster, right, Carrier?
Colton Carrier and Colton Richard.
Yeah, there you go.
And they're not related because that's the first name.
There it is. And it was Richard on the stop there from his linebacking spot.
4th down and about 7.
So was that this is 4th down. I saw the thought I saw the 4th down mark flipped play before. So we'll see what they do here. Looks like they're going to run a play. 4:45 and counting to go in the first half. You're watching live on the Highlight Guy. Thank you all for joining us here tonight. 8th grade senior celebration out on the field. Jim Beninati, the president, and Beth Cummings, the vice president, doing a nice presentation. Chasing from the backside, falling forward. He will not have the line to gain, but it'll be a turnover on downs.
Colton Richard was in on the play as Goddard went back to pass but had no time, had a roll to the right, got caught from behind by Richard.
Clock continues to roll here with the tips procedure in play. Clock will only stop during a timeout, an injury,
or a flag.
I think they only use the TI at this level. I thought I heard the referee say a penalty or a score at the high school level. I think it's just timeout or injury at this level. I think. Don't quote me on that. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. They'll line up in trips to the bottom of the field. Split in at the top. New quarterback in the game. Maldonado is out. Handoff to number 5. Still driving the legs, trying to power forward.
New quarterback, Walter Cotito.
Yeah, Cotito with the handoff.
To number 5, Adam Collier.
Collier was refusing to go down there. He got a couple of tough yards, so it'll be 2nd down and 8 as the Cougars have changed out a lot of their starting skill players. 2:54 and counting. 2nd down from the 40-yard line. Another handoff following his lead blocker. Breaks into the second level. He's on the run, picks up his legs on a high step, trying to drive, and falls into the end zone, and it is a touchdown.
Julian Lopez on the carry. Runs about 42 yards for the touchdown. And Nashua goes up 41-0 with 2 minutes 27 seconds left to go in the first half.
A good strong run there by Lopez. They had him roped up at about the 4-yard line. He kept those knees. You could see him change the way he was running, Ducky, with the knee drive, and not to be denied, fell into the end zone, and all the ball has to do is break the plane, and it's 6.
I thought I saw his father down there, Jason Lopez. I coached him at Penachuk way back in the late 80s. So.
Okay, there you go.
And as I referee basketball, I've seen Coach Lopez coaching junior bid. He's blocked
that
extra
one
point.
Gets blocked, and
looks like
kicker is down.
14 picked it up. That's Joey Goddard, but I'm not sure who it was that blocked it.
Now, I will share some important information with you. I think it was it number 1 kicking the ball there? If it was, that would be Colton Carrier if it was number 1. And the area of contention here, the thing you got to be careful about is blocking on an extra point is a lot different in terms of how you block it. And if you don't do it a lot, you have to be really careful because you definitely don't want to get your kicker hurt at this point in the game either. So we have a new kicker in the game. This looks like, is it 75? I believe it is.
McCaleb Decato.
And Decato, we saw him in the pregame, so he's going to get his right foot into the action here. Ball teed up at the 40.
Or is it his left?
Might be his
We're
left.
Find out shortly.
I'm going to go with his right. I'm going to say it's a toe kick with the right,
yep.
And it is. And that's a good kick. That's a tough one to control.
All over the place.
33, and we saw him in the first.
Oh, what a hit.
Big collision. Sase and 33 getting up slow. He looks like he's okay. He took quite a shot there. They're over to congratulate him.
33 might be Hayden Jones from the JV team, I think.
We saw him. They tried to target him on the deep ball and some of those out routes over on the sideline. And
what a hit.
He's over there right now. That was quite a collision between Sase and Jones.
Well, you're right about one thing. These kids love to hit clean, solid football hits.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a few penalties, but it had nothing to do with some of the hits they've been doing.
I think that's going to do it for the first half here, Ducky. The clock is going to run out on this one. The Cougars are going to head into the locker room. They camera focusing on Silas Ray Coleman. He's putting a little more weight on the ankle, which is a good sign.
Yes. He'll be sitting out the rest of the game, I'm sure, but it's good to see that he's walking on it.
This one will go to halftime here from Mata Field at Stello Stadium. I want to thank you all for joining us here on The Highlight Guy. Jason Roby, Ron Welliver, and the Highlight Guy himself has made an appearance here today, Steve Cody. We're going to take a break here. We're going to watch the cheerleading squad come out and perform their halftime show, and we'll be back after the cheerleaders perform and the halftime messages. Stay tuned as we watch the cheerleading team perform.
This one's for you, Steve.
You may want to start it over again. Nope, they don't want to start it over again. Is that the song they want? Ask them what song they want.
Take two. Okay.
There we go. All right.
I'm a beast. Yeah, I'm in my own zone. It's beast mode time, so go hard or go home. I'm a beast. Yeah, I got it on my mind. See, I came here to shine, so let's get it on the grind. I'm a beast. Yeah, I'm in my own zone. It's beast mode time, so go hard or go home. I'm a beast. Yeah, I got it on my mind. See, I came here to shine, so let's get it on the grind. Step up in the building, swagger on point, right? Put your seatbelt on, cause it's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long fight, but then again, maybe not. I'm about to get it in. Yeah, I got it on my mind. Let's end this thing in regulation. I ain't thinking overtime, cause I didn't work overtime and I ain't trying to overgrind. I transform the beast mode just like I was prime. I can't hit the ball hard. I love this game, it's all I got. That's why I'm going all out and give it everything I got. Yeah, I give it all I got. As if it was my only shot. I play the game to win to the end until I pass out with you.
Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
Hi, this is Deb Cody with the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I have a passion for helping people, and I love to help people with their real estate goals, whether it's buying, selling, or investing. I'm licensed in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine, and work with an incredible team, the Dow Group, which has been the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire for the past several years. Collectively, the team has sold over $1 billion worth of real estate in the past 20 years. If you're curious to know what the local market is like in your area, feel free to reach out via my website, deb.thedowgroup.com, and let's get connected.
Are you looking to play sports in college? Almost every college recruiting website recommends having a highlight video as one of the top 3 crucial recruiting tools. In fact, 93% of college coaches we surveyed said they watch a recruit's highlight video as part of their player assessments. Our sole purpose is to make you look good. Our highlight videos include an athlete bio and accolade page, stop motion, and player highlight. The video is not done until you are completely satisfied and say it's done. We also upload to YouTube or whatever recruiting platform you use. The highlight guy can also film your high school or club games to capture you in action, resulting in amazing footage that you can use to help create your highlight video. We have the expertise to help you get recruited. Check out our website at thehighlightguy.com or contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com to get started on your path to playing sports in college.
Welcome back to Mata Field here at Stello Stadium. We are ready to start the third quarter of action. It is Northeast Junior High School Football League action, and you are watching live on the highlight guy. Jason Roby, Ron Welliver, and Steve Cody bringing you all of the action here from a chilly night at Stellos. The Nashua Cougars jumped out to a 41-0 advantage in the first half, and it will be a running clock for the remainder of this one. The Exeter Seahawks will receive the opening kickoff of the second half, and it looks like number 12 to do the honors for the Cougars. We've seen a couple of different kickers here, and I'm not sure if we have a 12. We do. It's Anthony Lazo.
Anthony Lazo from game one.
So we're going to see a lot of those junior varsity players out on the field for the conclusion of this one as the Cougars prepare to get ready for the playoffs. Nice little kick, takes a funny roll, and I don't know if they touched it or not, but they tried to keep it in bounds. They couldn't do it. The flag will fly. Good hustle down the field there by the Cougars.
Joshua Enoch, number 6, made an effort to.
I think it was number 18.
My bad. It looked like a 6 to me.
And we saw number 18, didn't we, in the
This is our 6th game, so things are starting to get a little blurry up here.
And the uniforms were the same, and a lot of that was Walter Catito that tried to chase that one down.
Nice hustle by Walter.
It's going to be a penalty, and Exeter's going to take the ball 1st and 10. They'll set up shop at the near hash 40-yard line, just inside the hash. Clock continues to run, 9:20 to go in the third quarter. Tight ends, wing to the right. 2 backs in the backfield.
Joey Goddard calling signals.
Little power off to the right side. Good penetration, and he'll keep those legs driving forward.
There's Austin Frigatani on the run. Tackled by the number 12, is it?
They'll give it to 12, yep.
Number 12, that's Anthony Lazo.
So Lazo kicked it off and made a great play there defensively. We'll call it 2nd down and about 6 as I adjust my microphone. Sorry about that. Many of you probably have the thing on mute to begin with. So want to welcome you all here to the highlight guy, third quarter action. Fullback trap, best play in the playbook, and look what you get out of it. Biggest gain of the evening.
Bill Larkin on the carry, like you said, the nice little trap play right up the middle. Gets about 6 or 7 yards down to the 47-yard line.
He took quite a shot. May have been a helmet-to-helmet shot there in the back of the neck area. So I don't know if it was a shoulder pad or a helmet, but he gets stuck late in that one. But a good run there, 3rd down, and we're going to call it a long one. They're trying to get the 1st down. They'll have to get to about the 49-yard line to make that happen. Double tight end, wing to the right.
Oh, nice tackle.
It's going to be close, depends on the spot.
With 21, that's Julian Lopez making the play.
They need the 50-yard line. My apologies there.
4th and 1.
I've been spoiled with this screen, but I haven't looked down to check out the sticks. My apologies.
That's what I'm here for, Jason. It's 4th and 1 for Exeter at their own 49-yard line, and they're going for it.
Wrong? I'm never wrong. I thought I was once, but I was mistaken. Figure it out. All right, here we go. 4th down and a yard. Big play. We'll see if the Blue Hawks can keep the sticks moving. Double tight end, wing to the top. He'll motion out. Fullback trap. Once again, tackled in the backfield.
Close to a 1st down. I don't think he got it, Jason.
I don't think so either. I think we're going to turn it over on downs. Good stick. Not quite sure who was on that tackle. Maybe number 21?
Not sure. It's 1st and 10 for the Nashua Cougars from the Exeter 49-yard line on the turnover on downs. Yep, Maldonado is still out of the game, and looks like the quarterback's going to be number. Is it Walter Catito?
Yeah, I think it's Walter. He's going to call the plays. As I said, I think you're going to see a lot of the junior varsity players play this one. We're already at 6:10 and counting to go in the third quarter. Adjust. Twins to the bottom of the screen, split end to the top. Nice handoff, good penetration. He'll bounce to the outside, going to get ripped down.
Number 88, Oliver Burke. Nice job taking away that runoff tackle.
Hey, the Nashua Cougars youth football program is thriving in just their third year, and they're looking forward to seeing what next season brings them. They have the hardest working group of coaches who dedicate their time to developing athletes' football skills and teaching them life lessons that they'll carry with them for the rest of their lives. If you'd like to become one of those coaches, please contact them at NashuaCougars.net. Quarterback keeper.
Catito won't go down.
Yeah, he got spun and picked up a little bit of momentum there, a little physics exam.
Fugatani on the tackle. Because even the second stringers don't want to go down, Jason.
Well, it kind of rubs off, right? There's an
Absolutely.
expectation there. You have to earn it, though. You can't just put the uniform on and expect it to happen. There's a, these young men will be in the 8th grade position a year from now, so they're getting some taste of some varsity action. Ooh. Good play defensively there by Exeter. 71 and 51 in on the action.
Number 51 is Holden Cargill, and 71 is Ethan Buxton on the tackle.
On the carry was, I think it was Kenneth Reth, number 33, and he got tackled behind the line again. 4th down and 11 now for the Cougars. We'll see. They're lining up in punt formation. We'll see how they handle these.
Like more of a spread.
It is spread, but I think the quarterback's a little deep this time. I'm going to say this is a punt. We'll see if I'm right.
Similar to a quick kick.
Oh, and that is a rainmaker straight up. That's going to be a negative 1-yard punt for a touchdown. So
Exeter picks it up.
it is. It's going to be a touchdown on that punt. So, yeah.
Number 14, that's Joey Goddard, the quarterback, who played cornerback, and the punt was straight up in the air.
Well, you had twins to the top and bottom of the formation. They were running up the field to cover what they thought would be a little bit deeper punt. That punt rolled backwards. Clock will continue to roll. Once it gets to 35, it will continue.
41-6 on the punt return of 50 yards by Goddard. Heads up play by Goddard. You got to give him credit there. He's not out here quitting. He's been sticking his nose in there for a whole half against this tough Nashua defense.
Yeah, it was a good play by Goddard, and that's just recognize where the personnel is on the field, and the fact that happened over on the visiting sideline. I'm sure the coaching staff was, hey, pick it up and go. He got on his Pontiac and he rode all the way into the end zone, and the Seahawks will attempt to go for the 2-point conversion here with 3:15 to go in this one.
In the backfield is Austin Fugatani and number 15, William Larkin. Goddard goes out, rolls to his left. Looks like he's going to get to the end zone. He gets in for the 2 points.
So just like that, it's 41-8. Nice job by Exeter. No quit in this Seahawk team, and we know from Bill Ball teams, they never pack it in either. So I'm sure he'll like what he sees from that particular play. The clock will continue to run as, again, it's just TI. The clock stops on a timeout and on an injury. In high school, you can add a penalty and a score, but in this level, no. A penalty and a score will keep the clock moving. So it will be a kickoff for the Seahawks as we head inside of 2:25 in the third quarter. That'll give us a chance to talk to you about Bouvier Prepare. They provide comprehensive college recruiting consulting services for student athletes and their families. If you're looking for guidance in the process for playing lacrosse, field hockey, soccer, and volleyball, Bouvier Prepare can provide a personalized plan for success. Contact them at bouvierprepare@gmail.com or call 603-465-1102.
Oliver Burke back to kick for the kickoff for Exeter from his own 40. Pops it up to the sideline.
It's a live
down
ball.
to the 29-yard line.
Oh, they got the reverse. The ball's on the carpet.
The ball. I think Exeter.
Boy, did Exeter get it back? No, I think Catito got it back, potentially.
Not sure if that was a called play from the coach or the kids made it up, but.
Oof.
Oh, you wanted to give it to the other back. One or the other. I don't think it was a reverse.
Well, I'm not 100% certain, but I know the clock will continue to run here, and you'll see the junior varsity version of the senior Cougars come onto the field. They'll set up shop. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line, and again, these kids getting an opportunity to play in a varsity game. They will be the 8th graders a year from now, so I'm sure big things expected from this coaching staff as they signal in the play from the sideline.
Catito gets the play, and in the backfield with him is number 41. That's Christian Williams, I think. Catito calling signals, in motion. And he drops the ball, gives us the motion, man. Looks like number 12. He's running up the field, and is that number 12? Is that Lazo?
That would be number 22,
22,
I believe.
I apologize. That's Miles Libby.
So Libby, you know, that play, it was supposed to be a speed sweep. It was dropped, and Libby stopped, got the ball, and then picked up speed again, and he picked up 2 or 3 on the play. So good job.
Speed, pick up speed. And you got a couple of yards.
I will say this, too. It was blocked nicely at the point of attack. As we'll come to the end of the third quarter, we'll head to the fourth. Your score, 41-8. We're going to take a quick time out here, pay a couple of bills. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action. You're watching The Highlight Guy.
Hi, this is Deb Cody with the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I have a passion for helping people, and I love to help people with their real estate goals, whether it's buying, selling, or investing. I'm licensed in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine, and work with an incredible team, the Dow Group, which has been the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire for the past several years. Collectively, the team has sold over $1 billion worth of real estate in the past 20 years. If you're curious to know what the local market is like in your area, feel free to reach out via my website, deb.thedowgroup.com, and let's get connected.
Welcome back to Mata Field here at Stello Stadium. We head to the fourth quarter. It's a Nashua Cougar lead of 41-6 as they play the Exeter Seahawks. It's mostly the junior varsity players on the field now as we are in a running clock situation. Clock will only stop during timeouts and injuries. Referee wants the clock to be run. He's calling for it, but they're not running it yet. Now they are. Nice run there. We'll set up a third down. We're going to call it 4, maybe 5. And the clock will continue to
It was
run.
Kenneth Reth on the
Kenny
carry.
Reth. Yep. Talk about Luke's Bar and Grill. Talk about them in just a minute. And off to the right side, and he'll bounce it to the outside as a little bit of an and a nice form tackle there.
That says Joey Goddard again, making the play on the corner.
He sets that edge, number 14 did, and it's going to bring up a fourth down, and we'll call it a long 3.
I don't think you're going to see the starters.
I don't think they're going to punt because they want to make sure they
You get the
get
plays.
it moving forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, and get some playing time and get some plays in. So I don't know. We'll see if he's set up like he wants to kick it, but we'll see. Here comes motion.
Play is blown up by number 88.
Gosh, I saw the knee. I
Oliver
saw the
Burke,
foot
yeah.
dug into the turf there, and I got a little nervous. Oh, man, an offsides call. That's going to give the Cougars a first down. Hey, bring the family, bring your friends. Everyone feels at home at Luke's Bar and Grill. Enjoy live music 3 nights a week, trivia and music bingo, and pop-up events for the whole family. Whether you're there to relax, laugh, or celebrate, it's the perfect spot to connect and unwind. Make sure you get there. Come join the fun at 142 Lowell Road in Hudson, New Hampshire, or plan your visit at lukesbarandgrill.com, L-U-K-S, lukesbarandgrill.com. Handoff off to the right side. They'll bounce to the outside, and he'll be carried forward for maybe a yard or 2. We'll give him 1 on first down. Keep that
Nice
clock
play by
running.
number 71, Ethan Buxton on the tackle.
Cougars will set up shop. They'll employ twins to the bottom of the screen, split end to the top, 2 backs in the backfield. Sniffer lines up behind the tackle. Following the blocks in the interior. Thought he might try to bounce that one out to the left side, was 33.
That's Kenneth Reth again.
Feeding Reth the mail here. Like to see it. as we head inside of 7 minutes and 20 seconds to go in this one.
They come out in the double slot ace formation. Wing back in motion, a speed sweep, and blown up. He won't go down like the rest of them. And that play is blown up by number 71 again.
Yeah. Kenneth Reth had the ball carrying
Kenneth
that
Buxton.
time. And these guys are auditioning for spots for next year, too, playing with some of these other varsity kids potentially, you know, getting some time in this game. And we've been told that the highlight guy will potentially be doing some playoff games here as well. So we hopefully will not have called our last Cougar game this year. Hope we get an opportunity to see them in the playoffs. Not sure
Looks
what
like
that schedule looks like.
There
Nice
we go.
kick there. Good. It takes a Cougar roll, and it's a nice punt. Going to roll inside the 45 down to about the 43-yard line. A nice punt there by the Cougars, and I think that was that number 1 again? Was that
I think that was
Carrier
Catito.
on the punt?
It was Catito that punted.
Okay, I saw number 1 coming off. I think it was Colton Carrier maybe on that punt. Number 1 came off the field. Not sure if he kicked it or not, but it was a good one. Whether it was Catito or Carrier. So first down for Exeter. Inside of 4:44 now.
Got it.
Oh, what a
Rolls to the
catch.
left. Throws it downfield to number 88. And he is going to go all the way for the touchdown. That was Oliver Burke. As Goddard rolled to his left, he was in trouble. He threw against the grain, little goofy foot.
Little goofy foot. There it
they,
is. Yeah.
They
Good.
call the goofy foot work in practice where you roll to the opposite side of your arm. Lefties roll to the right, righties roll to the left. You throw off your wrong foot, and a nice play by Goddard to get the play out to number 88,
Well,
Oliver Burke, and they go 50-plus yards for a touchdown.
well, and in this offense too, Ducky, you have to be able to run that particular play, roll away from your strong side. I mean, that's a huge part of the passing offense.
If you don't, they're gonna set up the defense to play with your strong side
That's
only.
correct.
You lose the whole left side of the field.
Oh, here comes that little wingback counter and met in the backfield by number 21. Nice play defensively
Julian
there by
Lopez
Lopez. And Exeter player gets up slowly.
He has a touchdown today also. Lopez does.
It was carried by Brody Merrick, I believe, for the Exeter
Yeah, it was Merrick, number 1.
Seahawks.
Now they come back upfield, and Exeter will be kicking off to our Nashua Cougars.
It's our viewership out there today, Steve. What do we got? Thousands watching from around the globe, or what? Yeah, even higher, he said. All right, very good. Clock continues to count at 3:55 here as the Seahawks prepare to kick from the 40. I want to thank the Cougars for inviting us and involving us in all of the festivities and the activities here. We feel like we've kind of become part of the Cougar family here at the highlight guy. As here comes a little handoff on the kick return. This is number 55 following his lead blocks, gets to that second level and finally out of bounds shy of the 50. Nice job by number 55 on that kick return for the Cougars.
Levi Dabney.
There you go. We saw Dabney in that JV game. They're sharing the wealth out there. Picked up a couple of good blocks.
My coach said Dabney way back at Fairgrounds Junior High. Ended up playing for Nashua High. Not sure if it's related or not, but
It might be. Very well could be.
well, we're seeing most of the kids of the parents that we coached.
Yeah,
way back in
that's dating us,
we are
isn't
dating,
it? Huh?
yeah,
For sure. Yep. Yeah, we're getting a little long
If
in
I had
the
any
tooth.
here, it would be great.
I'm with you,
Put it
Coach.
that way.
I'm with you. All right, twins to the right, twins to the left, and shotgun snap delivered back there. Handoff, number 41 around the right side. He's going to be lassoed down, playing the backfield.
That's Christian Williams on the carry. Tackle made by
88 for the Cougars. I mean, for the Seahawks, rather.
88, Oliver Burke once again.
Yeah, Burke's made some nice plays here as we head in towards the 2-minute mark of this one. Once again, want to thank you for spending part of your day with us.
Well, thank you for inviting me,
Well,
Jason.
I always love
Steve?
having company up here. Steve is not a whole lot of fun to talk to as he turns his back to me quite a bit. And wants nothing to do with me.
Catito hands off to, is that Lopez again?
Looks like 33. Yeah, it is.
33. That's Kenneth Reth again.
Reth again.
Yep.
So Reth has carried the mail here as we head inside of 1 minute 40 seconds.
A couple more plays here. Third and about 15, 16 yards for the Nashua Cougars. I don't think the starters have broken a sweat over there. They're probably freezing right now.
Now we'll check on the Silas Ray Coleman injury. Hopefully he's doing okay. And
Catito fakes the handoff, rolls to the left.
what good
downfield,
body
knocked out of
control, huh?
bounds.
Keeping himself in bounds.
Nice
as
job
long as
by
he could.
Walter Catito on that quarterback sweep. It's pushed out of bounds, and it's going to be 4th down.
We're inside of a minute to go in this one, so we're all but final, 41-14.
And give Exeter credit. I mean, they've been getting hit probably like they haven't been hit all year. They haven't quit, especially I like impressed with Joey Goddard, who never didn't quit at all on defense, offense, punt return.
No question.
None of these kids have. So I give Exeter a ton of credit just to hang in there for this whole game.
Yeah, this is a game that was over pretty much in the first quarter, in the first couple of drives, but neither team. And as the home team, you always tell yourself, you never want to take your foot off the gas because that's when things can happen. You can get hurt. You can turn the ball over, those kinds of things. And so you got to stay within the framework of the game. And both teams have really done a nice job of that. Credit goes to both coaching staffs for instilling that in their players. We've seen a clean game, good sportsmanship. That's going to do it here from this one. They're going to meet at the 50-yard line and get the post-game handshake. I want to thank you all once again for watching as we go final here. It is the Nashua Cougars on top of this one, 41, and the Exeter Seahawks 14. It was an 8th grade senior night here where they honored the outgoing 8th graders as they prepare for life at the next level at the high school, the cheerleading team and the football players. I want to thank Ron Welliver for joining me up here in the booth as he continues to crumple up papers. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. We're picking this up.
Well, I think we're not over yet. Hold on.
Okay, timeout was called because they did call timeout. So, well, I still don't take back anything I said. I don't take back anything I said. I want to thank everybody for watching here as the Seahawks want to run.
I apologize with the crumpling of the papers.
They want to run one final play, and sure, why not? Here we go. They will
Goddard's
drop back to pass. Goddard rolls out to his left. He'll try to break contain. He does and scramble, and that could potentially do it here. And it will. All right.
Soon.
Didn't want to prematurely end this game, but now both teams will meet on the 50-yard line and shake hands and showing good sportsmanship as
Class act by the Nashua coaching staff.
Yeah, for sure. Both of these teams finish with their junior varsity players on the field and a chance for those kids to get some game action. Well, we want to thank you all for watching us here on The Highlight Guy, and this time it is over for my partner and my former freshman coach, Ron Welliver. I want to thank you for joining us here up in the booth. And
it's a pleasure, Jason. Always good to work with you.
Always happy to have you join me up here. I'm sure it's not the last time we'll see him with a microphone and some rosters in hand. For my partner, Steve, the Highlight Guy, Cody, as well. My name is Jason Roby, reminding you it's not the critic who counts, but you can always count on the critic. Take care, be good to each other, and we'll see you all real soon. The playoffs set to begin in the coming weeks. Take care, everybody.